Hi students, welcome to 7th Standard Computer Science online class. Today we are discussing the new lesson. The lesson name is Introduction to QBasics. We already know computer is an electronic machine that only understand the machine language. Okay, there are two types of programming language. They are high level language and low level language. The high level programs are only used to develop application programs. Some example of high level languages: Basic, Java, C, C++, etc. Okay. The basic stand for beginners all purpose symbolic instruction code. It was designed by John George Kemi and Thomas Hughes Getz in 1964. Okay. The basic is a early programming language, and it is very simple programming language also. You can easy to learn and read and write. There are two common versions of basics are QBasics and GW Basics. QBasics stands for Quick Beginners All Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code, and GW Basics stands for Graphics and Windows Beginners All Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Okay. Next, in this chapter, we will discuss the QBasics program. I am already say Basics is a high level language. So QBasic also high level programming language. QBasic stand for QBasic or Quick Beginners All Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Okay. Then it is developed by Microsoft in 1985. It is a very simple programming language and very interesting also. It is an integrated development environment or compiler for basic language. Next, how to start the QBasics program? It is very easy, ma. Just double click on the QBasic icon in the desktop. The QBasic window is appear. The QBasic window background is blue color. Okay. The basics window are two types. They are editor window and output window. You see the first one blue color window is editor window. The next black color window is output window. The editor window components are title bar, menu bar and status bar. The title bar is present in the top of the window. You already know it displays the name of the current file. Okay. The next one menu bar. It contains many menus. The menus like File, Edit, View, Search, Run and Options. Each menu contains various commands. Okay. The next one status bar. The status bar is placed at the bottom of the screen. It displays the shortcut icon. Okay. It display shortcut to the some commonly used commands. Okay, the next one output window. The output window is used to display the result. Okay, the next one execute a program. How to execute a QBasic program? Now learn the step. The first step, click the run menu. Okay, the options are displayed. Then click the start button. You will see the status message creating exe file or starting program of the window. Okay. Another one method, just press the F5 key on the keyboard. The program is executed. It is another one method. Okay. Next, learn the some QBasic statement. The QBasic statements are very important for the program. Now learn some basic statements. Okay, the first one is RIM statement. RIM stand for remark. What is the use of print statement? These statements are used to programmer to write some notes or commands in the program. But these commands not compile and print. Okay. Syntax, rim, double quotes, notes. You will write the notes in double quotes ma. So example rim, double quotes. This program is for class 7. Okay. You see the output. The blue color window is editor window. You type the command. Okay. You see the command. Rim. This program is for class 7. So then press F5 key. The program is executed. The output window is displayed in the screen. You see the output screen. No message was displayed because the rim statement display the notes only. Okay. The next one, end statement. The end statement are used to terminate the program. So it is always write the last line of the program. For example, print double quotes hello. Then write end command. Okay. You see the window, print double quotes hello, then end. The output window is displayed. It only display the hello word. Okay. The next one, CLS statement. The CLS means clear screen. The CLS commands are used to clear the output screen. So the new output can be displayed on the monitor screen without showing any previous output of the program. Okay. Then the CLS statement will not be appear on the output screen. You see the editor window. First print double quotes hello, then CLS type, then print hello friends, then type end. Then press F5 key. The output is displayed hello friends because the hello is first printed. The CLS command clear the hello word. Okay. Then next print hello friends. Can you understand ma? Okay. The next one, let command. The let command is also called assignment statement because the let command assign a value to a variable. You can assign the numeric variable or string variable. For example, CLS clear the output screen. Next, let A equal to 10, let B equal to 20, let C equal to A plus B, print C, then type end. Okay, the let command assign the value. Okay, so A equal to 10, then assign the B equal to 20, C value assign the A plus B, A 10, B 20, 10 plus 20 30. So print C means you will print the 30. Okay, the next one, input statement. The input command is used to take a data from the user. The input command in the program, then a question mark is appear on the output screen. It means user to type some data and execute of the program. For example, you see them, CLS print enter the two numbers. Okay, so first print enter the two numbers, then input A, input B, then let C equal to A plus B, then print C, end of the program. Okay, the output is